And welcome back everyone to the second stream, or the second game of today, which is Ascension versus NoHope Esports. We currently, are due to the fault of, I'm going to just say everyone, had a slight delay. But needless to say, the game is still being streamed, and you all get to watch it and enjoy, so no one can complain. You're welcome. We will. I'm gonna go into my predictions because I need to get this game started quite quickly. Ascension versus NoHope. I've known Ascension. They've been around since Alpha Season. NoHope, a new team. So hopefully, pardon me. Hopefully they put on a show that is unbeknown to everyone. But for the reason of not knowing NoHope, I'm going to say Ascension are going to take the win. Not entirely sure what the scoreline might be, but nor am I certain that Ascension are going to win. But needless to say, that's my prediction, and we'll go into the map overlay right now. Game 1 about to get underway here. Ascension versus NoHope. Good start. A double commit from Ascension, however. Opportunity as the ball just bounces in, and an early goal for NoHope within the first 5 seconds. Quite unsuspected. I mean, it bounced off of kickoff. Very unfortunate, and a pinch between two of the Ascension players and a NoHope player, it seemed. And a goal was scored within the first 5 seconds. Yet again mentioned. Jez playing a pass over to Allah, who plays it up high. Jez there to try and follow on to it, but he can't quite reach it. Chucho with a nice block. Cape plays it high, potentially to a teammate. Instead he follows it up himself. Talus is there to take a shot. Chucho and Allah both there. Allah getting the save. Jez clearing the ball upfield now. And Chucho there to follow it up, but couldn't quite reach it as Cape blocks him. Cape, Talus, and Nesix, I'm going to say, is the NoHope team. I forgot to mention that. But the ball bouncing up high. An opportunity for Jez. Plays it onto the crossbar. Chucho is there. He can't quite reach it. And Nesix playing the ball across to Talus, it seems. He's just waiting patiently as LR plays it into the center. Talus gets a shot. Unfortunately, just hits the post. Jez with a 50 against Nesix, I believe. Still in the Ascension half. Jez trying to get a clear. Talus is there to block it. Chucho taking one touch. Looks like he's going to try and go for a flick or get it underneath a player. Unfortunately, couldn't quite do so. The ball now played into the center. Talus is there. Hits the crossbar. Opportunity now for Nessus or Cape. Neither realistically going for that. And a weak shot was an outcome. Chucho playing the ball into the center for Jez, who plays it back off the corner wall. Chucho now, as the ball rolls towards him, plays it high. Goes to follow it up. No one yet to challenge him apart from Cape, who was too far back. Chucho couldn't quite get his double touch there. Very unfortunate for him. Jez playing the ball off of Talus. An opportunity for him now. Couldn't quite reach it. Talus just missing the ball. Chucho getting it under Cape. Tries to get a pass into the center. LR does that instead. Tries to block Nesix. The ball bounces down. Talus the only one to hit it. plays the ball back into the center, takes a shot of his own. Chucho just getting the save. LR now playing it back into the center with Talis. Jez trying to get the clear, plays it back into the same corner. Cape reading it off the wall. Looks like he's going to go for a double touch if he's placed high enough. Unfortunately, he can't quite do so. Nesix now playing the ball off onto the backboard. Looks like he's going for a double touch himself. Plays it the wrong side, unfortunately. LR trying to play the ball upfield. Tries to get it around Talis, it seems. Couldn't quite do so. Jez following the ball up the wall. Talis plays it into the center. Chucho just getting the save. Nesix taking a shot himself. Chucho just missing, but the ball is placed onto the crossbar. Cape with a shot. Weak, unfortunately. And Jez is there to clear it into Chucho, who drops it down. LR is there. Plays it above Nesix. Cape plays it back into the Ascension half. A 1-goal game still with 2 minutes remaining. Jez playing that ball upfield. Nesix takes an early shot. Chucho's there. Gets a bit of misplay. Fortunately and thankfully gets the save. The ball dropped down from Talis. No one seems to be there in time. A shot, however, with an angle. Chucho can't quite reach it. Jez just getting the save, but Cape is there to counter it. Chucho just hitting it with the post. Gets bumped. Jez trying to get the clear. And Cape just securing the goal. Putting it high above LR, who's unable to reach it. NoHope now with a 2-goal deficit against Ascension. Talis taking his time with the ball. Chucho there to block it, couldn't quite reach. Nesix now playing it upfield. Tries to get around Jez, doesn't quite do so. Cape now with an opportunity to clear it. Does do so, but Chucho's there to take the shot. Talis with the save. Chucho playing the ball up the side wall. It's a nice bit of controlled play, it seems. Couldn't quite gain control of the ball after the opponent hit it. The ball is now cleared. Talis up the wall with it. Looks like he's going to try and pinch it or block LR, who plays it underneath, but the ball falls to Cape. Cape with a shot. Tries to get a second. Can't quite do so. Chucho now getting the clear. Jez playing the ball forwards. Can't quite get it. I just realized I'm slightly special. Thank you for those in chat who's having a shout at me for his name being Tails, not Talis. My god, I do need to check my eyes. Anyway, Tails on the ball. Jez getting a block. Chucho playing it up to LR. LR with a nice bit of control. Plays it up the side wall. Nesix playing the ball down into Cape. Chucho now trying to play the ball into the center, but Tails is there to block it. Cape with an opportunity to pinch it. Upfield, LR with an awkward bit of control. Tries to get around Cape, who takes the shot, just hits the post. Jez playing it up, potentially as a cross. Can't quite reach it. 9 seconds remaining. 2 goals. Not enough time for Ascension to score. Jez drops it back down 2-1, and it's a secured win for NoHope Esports. Game 2. 2. About to get underway. 1-0 in games for NoHope. The ball played into the center. An early attempt for Chucho. And he gets the goal. Let's have a look at this again. LR playing that and it just bounces over Cape. Nesix, I believe, is the name. I'm going to stick with it this time. I don't care if I'm saying it incorrectly, however. Someone does want to correct me, please let me know. Needless to say, the game continues. An opportunity as LR plays the ball high. So he's going to pass it into the center to Jez. An opportunity. Nesix is there to block it. Cape trying to get a shot with no power, unfortunately, and Chucho plays it wide. Jez playing the ball high into the ceiling, it seems. LR now taking control, plays it into Cape. Cape now trying to play ball into the center, but Jez is there. LR now with a shot. Nesix and Cape just about saving it. LR with a shot again. Cape with a great save. Opportunity now as Tails plays it upfield. Jez plays it across. Cape is there, but the ball bounces too high. Nesix trying to get it past both the players. He does. Cape now playing the ball into the center. Gets it over Chucho. Tails now playing it into the center once again. Nesix faking Chucho, it seems. Jez trying to get around Tails. Tails winning the 50. LR on the wall. Tails playing the ball into the center. Nesix is there. Gets a nice angle. Can LR get the save? Yes, he can. Cape trying to read it. So is LR. Unfortunately, neither player hits it. Nesix playing it over to Cape. Cape who tries to play it back down to Nesix. Tails demoing Chucho. Jez playing the ball up the line. Gets it around Tails. Cape plays upfield. Opportunities. Tails plays back into the center. Cape just hits the post. Opportunity as Nesix plays it back into the center. LR plays the ball up the wall. Tails there to counter, pinches it, but a well-read pass into the center from LR. Chucho getting demoed by Cape. The ball rolls up into the center. Jez playing it across to LR. He can't, unfortunately, get the shot off. Chucho now trying to play the ball into the center. Nesix playing it high. Tails can't quite read it. And LR now can't get the clear. Ball falls into the center. Chucho gets the save. Tails getting a lot of demos, it seems, or NoHope in general getting a fair few demos. Chucho with an interesting dribble there. Tails gets control of the ball, tries to get around Jez. A double demo this time, and LR playing it upfield where Cape is there to receive it. LR playing it into the center, gets around one. Double commit from NoHope. Chucho playing the ball. Looks like he's gonna pop it into the center. Unfortunately, he can't quite do so. Cape doesn't get into the center himself as Jez is there to challenge with a bit of help from the NoHope members. Ball played up onto the backboard. Chucho there to stop it early. Tails reading the bounce fairly well. LR getting a demo in him, and Cape looks like he's going for a double. Can't quite reach the ball, however. Chucho playing it across to the side where Tails is, takes the shot. Doesn't go in regardless of the missed save from LR. Jez trying to play the ball upfield, can't quite do so. LR now with an opportunity to clear it, but a pass into the center to Cape. Jez with a great save. Just under 2 minutes remaining, and LR now trying to play the ball around Tails. The ball goes up into the air. Chucho there to block it. LR now trying to play it into the center to Nesix. Tails is there to play it. Looks like he's going for a backboard shot potentially. Doesn't get the right speed or even enough boost to reach it, unfortunately. Cape playing the ball around Jez. Chucho waiting patiently, tries to get around Cape. The ball gets played up into the center. LR the only one to reach it. Opportunity is Nesix plays it back into Jez, who plays it off onto the backboard. Cape there to swiftly stop it. LR plays it into the center. Tails just misses. Jez looks like he's going for a pass into the center, but Cape is there to save it. Chucho gains control of the ball. LR now with an opportunity. Plays it upfield. Nesix back into LR. Tails playing it across to the side. Jez with a nice block. Cape playing it back down to Chucho. Chucho with a nice shot. Saved, however, by Tails. LR looks like he's going to try and follow up the ball. Unfortunately, can't quite do so. Jez playing it into the center. Tails and Cape, the only two there. Both on the NoHope team. Jez trying to pop it down to Chucho, but unfortunately he can't quite do so. That rhymed, cool. Jez now with a pass from Chucho. Let's have a look at this again. Party error. Oh no. Chucho playing the ball down into the center to Jez, not wasting any time. The powerful shot into the center of the net, unguarded, and it's 2-0 with 19 seconds remaining. Chucho and Cape with the kickoff. Allow there to follow it up, but blocked by Cape. Chucho now trying to read the bounce, dropping it down, and LR is there to capitalize. Jez with another shot. I think he's going to try and get a third goal for his team. Indeed, he does. Ball placed into an open net. Nothing NoHope could do about it. Needless to say, it's a quite crushing win for Ascension. 3-0. Ascension take the second game. Game 3 underway now. NoHope versus Ascension. The ball gets played across to Jez, who plays it high. So he's going to try and capitalize. Tails there to try and center it. Allow with a bit of misplay. Tails whiffing. Opportunity for Ascension. Jez going for a fake on Essex. Fortunately can't quite do so. Chucho taking his time to getting stuck in this corner are Ascension, and it's proving them somewhat difficult to get out of it. Chucho missing, Jez clearing it, and now Ascension can go on the offense. Allow with an opportunity. Tries to get it around Tails, the ball just off the crossbar. Cape can't quite reach the ball. Chucho dropping it down. Looks like he's going for a center, but Cape is there to stop it this time. LR playing the ball into the center, blocked by Tails. Jez playing it into the center for Chucho with a nice bit of pinch play. Fortunately, just saved by Cape. Chucho now playing the ball high. LR doesn't quite read the block, and Tails with a shot. Saved by Chucho. Nessex down to LR, and Cape there to block it. Bit of a misplay it seems. Jez is there, plays it to Chucho, who pops it high. Jez now off onto the backboard. Looks like he's going to try and do a double touch. Unfortunately, Tails was there to block him. Jez to LR. Back to Jez it seems, but Nessex is there to block it. LR trying to get the clear. The ball rolls out into the center. Chucho is there. Tails looks like he's going to try and clear it back upfield. LR just plays it underneath Tails. Nessex plays it wide and away, but Jez plays it back into the center. Chucho unable to hit it, but LR is there. Places it between two players. Tails now with an opportunity. Plays it high. Looks like he's just gone for the shot. Jez getting an easy save there. Looks like he's going to try and play it into the center. Can't quite do so. And Nessex is there to capitalize. Chucho gets past one, can't quite get around the other. Ella with an opportunity to clear it upfield. He does do so. Cape playing it across to the sidewall. Ella playing it into the center for Jez. Tails almost scored an own goal there, it seemed. Chucho with a nice pass into the center. Cape popping it high. And Nesix is there to clear it. Jez taking his time. Plays it up onto the backboard, it seems. Tails and Cape both going up for that. Bit of a miscommunication, it seems. Nesix with a miss or just got dumped by Ella. I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a quick look. Oh, he did hit it. Just unfortunately, Ella beat him to the 50-50. And the first goal scored this game is for Ascension with 2 minutes remaining. Chucho playing the ball to the side. Tails leaves it for Nesix and Jez plays it high. Ella plays it back into the center. Chucho is there. Both players of Tails and Cape jump for the ball, but no shot was placed. Jez tries to play it into the center. Can't quite reach it, however. Chucho plays it for a shot, it seems, but Nesix is there to get an easy save. Ella playing the ball into the center with the help of Nesix, who is there to reach it. Jez taking his time. Tries to get it over Cape and Tails. He does do so. Nesix into Chucho. The ball rolling towards the net. Ella couldn't quite reach it. Jez with an opportunity. Plays it up. Looks like he's going to try and pass it into the center as well. Ella there to take the shot, it seems. But Tails is there to block it. Chucho looks like he's going to have to try and block this. Jez with an unfortunate save. Couldn't quite reach the ball in time. And through best efforts, it still unfortunately went in. It's 1-1 now with a minute remaining. And it seems to be anyone's game. Ella playing it into the center where Tails takes a shot just wide. Chucho there to save it anyway. Nesix playing the ball into the center. And Jez with zero boost tries to control it, tries to get around Cape, almost does so. Chucho playing it into the center to Ella, tries to play it to Jez, blocked by, I believe, Nesix. Chucho gets it over one, tries to get around the second. Unfortunately, Nesix is there to clear it. Jez now playing it high. Nesix is there with a good read. Ella with a nice clear up field. It looks like it might go in. Off the crossbar. Jez just missing. Chucho with an opportunity plays it to the sidewall. Smart play, it seems, allowing his teammates to get back in time. Ella playing it back into the center. Jez is there with a pass. Opportunity of his own. Gets the goal. Jez playing that into the center. It seems that all the players are getting some lag. We will, after this game, get that sorted, however. But anyway, the ball gets played onto the backboard and Tails is there. Jez can't quite reach it, but gets the save as it bounces off the post. Chucho playing the ball down. Cape with a goal. 4 seconds remaining and it's tied. Unfortunately for Ascension there, they couldn't keep a hold of that win. Or of the winning. Nesix playing it down and it's into overtime. Chucho and an awkward kickoff. Cape with an opportunity plays it into the crossbar. Tails jumping. Unfortunately, he does actually in fact get it over LR. Chucho playing it to the side, however. Tails plays it back into the center. Cape is there. Jez getting the block. Nesix with a shot. LR is there to get the save. It looks like Cape went for a bump on. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it. Chucho playing it across where Nesix is, and LR beats him to the ball. Jez with an opportunity to clear it. The ball gets played upfield. Opportunity for LR now. Plays it back the other way, however. Nesix playing it into the center. Chucho playing that up and away. Jez playing it into the center. Chucho now getting control. Plays it into center Jez. Jez playing it a bit higher than he expected. And Chucho and LR both going for that. LR getting the save, however, it's a dangerous double commit. Tails with an opportunity. Nesix getting the demo on LR. Ball off onto the back wall. Opportunity, but Jez gets the save. Chucho now playing the ball into the center to LR, who gets a nice shot. Tails playing the ball back into the corner where LR is waiting, tries to get the pass, but Cape gets a demo on Jez. Chucho tries to get a center ball. Nesix is there to take the shot, and it goes in. Jez originally getting the first save, but he pops it back in the center. Chucho trying to read the shot. Unfortunately, gets played underneath him. And it's a second win for NoHope. We are unfortunately having some technical difficulties. The server had to be reset as unfortunately some of the players were getting some lag. Needless to say, we will hopefully get them back in quite shortly. I think we might leave it to a break. I'm not sure how long they'll take to join, however. But we will be back with you quite shortly. Game, is this 3-4? I can't remember. Have it, Tommy. It's game 4. Jez playing the ball into the center, potential early goal again. Chucho just hitting it into the post. Oh my god, that miss. The unlucky read off the crossbar, should I say. Chucho now getting a bit of control. Cape playing that into the center. Jez playing it back forwards. Chucho playing it into the center. LR playing that across to the side, however, and Jez, it seems, with an opportunity to push. Indeed, he does. Chucho now playing the ball back down into the center. An opportunity for Jez. Unfortunately, can't quite reach it. Essex playing that off the ceiling into Tails. And an open net it appears to be. And Tails gets the first goal of the game. Chucho. Kick off with Tails. Jez looks like he's going to try and follow it up. Unfortunately, Nesix was there to block it. Tails now with an opportunity to play it into the center. LR playing it upfield with an opportunity. Jez playing a nice shot off onto the backboard. Nesix is there, however, to block it. Chucho getting a nice pinch up and away. Now tries to get into the center, puts it past Cape. Unfortunately, he gets the block. Tails into Nesix. Nesix now upfield. LR trying to play that towards Chucho into the backboard. Tails is there to get the first block. Tries to get the second. He does do so. LR with an opportunity. Cape is there to block him this time. Chucho down to Jez with a nice pass. Jez, I don't think, quite suspected it. But he takes advantage of the ball regardless. The ball played back to Chucho. Gains a bit of control. Tries to get a flick. Unfortunately can't get it towards his own... to the opposing net, sorry. Nesix with an opportunity. LR playing it high and to the side. Cape is there. Only one to realistically challenge the ball. It looks like Ascension are going to go back for the demos as well. Jez now with an opportunity to place the ball forwards. Half of the game just over. Remaining in a second goal. Two games. 2 NoHope and 1 to Ascension. This is a deciding game if NoHope do manage to win it, and if Ascension manage to pull it back, maybe so they can, and it'll go to a 5th and very intense final game. Tails playing the ball across to the side. Chucho trying to get a pinch. Unfortunately, Tails is there to block it. Essex playing it upfield. Jez returning the favour. Cape as if they're playing tennis. He gets a second shot. It looks like he's going to go for goal. Plays it past Chucho the other side. Unfortunately can't quite do so. LR there to get the save, but Essex is there to counter. The ball drops off from Jez. LR now trying to clear it wide. Cape into the centre. Tails to Nesix. Nesix into the centre again. Cape is there but plays it back with the help of Chucho, I believe that was. Chucho now rolling it into the centre. Jez is the first one to reach it. Cape can't quite do so himself. Chucho across to the side. Tries to get a nice redirect, but Jez is there for the shot. Nesix with a great save. Chucho playing it into the centre. Cape trying to play it down. LR with a nice shot into the into the centre. And Jez trying to do the same. Nesix and Tails both going for that with a nice pinch. The ball falls to Chucho, gets a shot just wide, and Tails gets an interesting clear. Cape playing it into the centre to Nesix. Nesix now trying to take a shot, saved. The Tails shot did LR. Jez playing it away from one of the NoHope players. Jez tries to get it around the next. Can't quite do so. A shot on net, and it's a 3rd goal. Cape with a nice little shot on an open net, unfortunately for the Ascension side. 41 seconds remaining, 3-0. Kickoff goes pretty stale, and Chucho tries to get a flick, and unfortunately can't quite do so. Cape getting the 4th goal. It seems like this is an inevitable win for NoHope. Sorry, pardon me. 4 goals to 0. Unfortunately for the Ascension roster. LR playing it downfield. Cape into the ceiling. Jez with the save. Looks like he's going to try and get around Tails. Unfortunately can't do so. Cape try and get around one. Doesn't, unfortunately, and the ball gets played towards the NoHope net. Tails gets a nice block off of Chucho. 9 seconds remaining, and it seems this game has most certainly become a victory for NoHope. And if memory serves me right, it is a 3-1 win for NoHope. very close first few games, in my opinion. I think as it came towards the end, Ascension slipped slightly, and they were unable to continue their pressure and how well they were playing. Needless to say, NoHope have won 3-1, and that is the second and final game done for stream today. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you all later.